Hey there, really quick before the video starts, I just want to take a second to say thank you for giving me a chance as a content creator here on YouTube. This video for me marks the true beginning of my channel. See, up until now, all my videos have been really sporadic, and the reason for that is because I haven't known what I wanted to do. I've taken some time to think about it, and I've decided that a good bit of the focus here on my channel is going to be on indie games. So please, enjoy the video and comment below to let me know about any other games you'd like to see covered. Okay? Well, this is just great. Oh, hey there. Look, this really isn't a good time. I was just here getting psyched to finally do a game review, and on PC no less, when I come to find out that my keyboard's broken. What, you don't believe me? Look! Told ya. Alright, let's see how much money we have to replace this thing. Alright then. Alright, there has to be a game that we can play on PC that uses only a mouse. Rusty Lake Hotel is an atmospheric point-and-click adventure / room escape game developed by Rusty Lake, an indie game publisher based out of Amsterdam that, as of this recording, has graced us with 7 original game releases since spring of 2015 when the company was founded. Of course, there's an order to play these games in. Too bad I had no clue and ended up playing a recent one first. Our journey begins simply enough with a cutscene.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Let me introduce myself. My name is Mr. Owl. I am the owner of the Rusty Lake Hotel.
Mr. Owl? Why do you sound like Matthew McConaughey?
Oh, look. The guests are arriving.
Alright, fine, ignore my question.
They all have their own reasons to be here. And I have my own reasons to let them stay. We will be having 5 dinners. Make sure everyone is worth dying for. I'm sure it's going to be a wonderful week. Let's make some memories.
I don't like how you said that. No, I do not. And personally, I don't think any meal is worth dying for. But I would murder all these animals and feed them to each other. Because plot. So yeah, that's pretty much the plot for the game. You, as the hotel attendant, I think, have to make 5 dinners. So each night you have to point and click your way to finding 3 ingredients for dinner, which boils down to murdering deer, rabbit, pigeon, pheasant, and boar for meat, and looking everywhere to find the 2 optional ingredients. Go ahead, click on everything. Just take in all those sights and sounds. Oh, majestic. Ideally, you want all 3 ingredients to get a 3-star ranking on the meal, but I missed one and it didn't really seem to have any negative effect, so I guess there's nothing to unlock? Or is there? But what about the puzzles? I hear many of you screaming. Wait, none of you were screaming that? Oh god, the voices. Being that this game is in a series of room escape games, all the puzzle aspects of the game take place in each of the guests' rooms. Now, all of them are different, but as someone who normally doesn't play these kind of games, it took me an hour to get through the first room. I don't want to spoil too much about the game, but this is the first night, so I'll explain this much. Just as the guests are off to their rooms for the night, you are instructed to look at the portrait of Mr. Owl. Doing this gives you mushrooms, because everyone knows that actual mushrooms and drawings of mushrooms have the same nutritional value. Also, this is supposed to be a clue that if we want those 3 stars, we should be paying Mr. Deer a visit tonight. So Mr. Deer wants us to make him a Bloody Mary. Well, I guess all the puzzles in this room are gonna help us to do that? Look, point-and-click games are fun. I like them, makes me feel like a kid again, but do you know the ingredients of a Bloody Mary? Vodka, tomato juice, Tabasco sauce, Worcestershire sauce. Pretty simple to make, right? Wrong! This is how we make Bloody Marys in the Rusty Lake Hotel! First off, you want to start by grabbing the vodka from behind Mr. Deer. You're going to take that vodka from the canteen and pour it into the glass. Now look at the deer head behind Mr. Deer and click on it a couple times because this one came some assembly required from the factory. Once you've clicked on it a couple times, it's going to look normal and it's going to allow you to get some Tabasco from its nostrils. Put some of that Tabasco goodness into the canteen, and while you're at it, don't forget that there's rosemary growing off of this stupid deer antlers. Why? Don't know, don't care. Moving right along. You're going to take the Tabasco sauce and pour it right in the glass. Now onto that Common Core math stuff. You're going to be using a balance scale to do equations like 4 equals triangle minus 1 equals 3, you know, because reasons, and basically that equates to triangle equals 3, you know, logically. The second portion of this just gives you another crazy amalgamation of stuff like this, but the basic purpose of this is you find the solution, put it in this equation box, get the knife. Now that you have the knife, you need to grab the glass. The reason you need the glass is because you're going to take the knife, cut Mr. Deer's antler, and collect the blood inside of the glass. Now you're going to take that container and put the blood inside of that glass. One last ingredient is all that's left, and that's going to be the poison. So to get the poison, first grab the key, then we're going to take the bucket, open the left window, and put the bucket on the rope. We're going to put the rope down, and when we pull the rope back up again, we're actually going to have a bucket filled with water to contend with. Take the key that you just got and open the cabinet door with it. Now that your cabinet's open, you're going to pour water that you got from the bucket into the containers. If you're anything like me, this puzzle could take you anywhere from 3 minutes to an hour, but once you are finished with it, just make sure that you take the 8 ounces of water, get the matches, come back, light the burner, and then put the water inside the beaker. From here, we're going to go back to the window, open the right one, and capture the butterfly. Butterfly is important. We're going to set the butterfly down in its nest and make sure that you take very precise notes of which order to touch them in. From here, you're going to enter that order precisely as you notice it on the picture. Once you do that, you'll be able to get the seed. You're going to plant the seed in the dirt and then let it grow. Give it a little bit of time before it sprouts and then harvest the flowers into more seeds. Now that you have more seeds, you're going to want to grind them down into a powder. Once you have that finely ground powder, we're actually going to mix this with the water from before to distill it into a poison. Now that we actually have the poison, we finally can add that last ingredient to the Bloody Mary. And now it's time to give Mr. Deer the drink he's been dying for. Now, if you thought all that was convoluted and silly, then get ready because you have 4 more nights of it to go. See, once you've completed all the other dinners by killing and cooking Mr. Rabbit, Mrs. Pigeon, Mrs. Pheasant, and Mr. Boar, you're almost done. Hopefully, you've been very thorough in each level and taken note of certain documents in each victim's room. Each document has a symbol on it associated with each victim, just like each victim is associated with a different room. After each successful night, you earn a new room key in the lobby. Place all the keys into the right symbols from each night in the box in the elevator room, and you unlock the hotel's specialty.
Cigars.
Yeah, cigars. Because what goes better with eating your hotel guest than cigars? At this point, you're instructed to take the final meal up to Mr. Owl himself. Now this is the part of the review where I could totally go in and spoil everything else about the game, like the ending. But I won't. I won't because I genuinely enjoyed playing this game. And what's more than that, I enjoyed it so much that I'm actually looking into reviewing the rest of the Rusty Lake series of games. Hopefully in order this time. But the real reason I'm not going to spoil the ending or anything else related to this game is I want all of you at home watching this to play it. And I mean that. That's what most of my videos on this channel are going to be about. Bringing to light games that you guys watching may never have heard of before, but might want to play. Indie games or games of any real genre that seem different, out there, original, that are good, and most importantly, that are really inexpensive. By the way, did I mention that Rusty Lake Hotel is only $2 and is available on Steam, Android, and iOS? Oh, and the rest of the games are free. Yeah, free. So go on, give them a shot. I'm sure you're going to love the storylines and have a great time playing them. I'm Dragonius, and I'll see you all next time. Hey there, I just want to say thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. It's my first one that I've really put in a lot of time and effort into. This one video is taking me about 4 weeks to do between work and other obligations. So again, just really thank you for taking the time to watch it. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please do feel free to click the like button, comment below. I really do appreciate it. And if this is your first time into my channel, please do feel free to subscribe. It really lets me know that you like what I do, and it gives me all the more incentive to do more of this and give gives me kind of an idea of, hey, maybe I should make more videos like this. But until next time, guys, again, I really do appreciate all the love and support. I'm going to keep trying to make stuff that you guys really do enjoy. And again, thank you. I can't thank you guys enough. All right, take care.